In 1907, a bank panic erupted in the United States, triggering a stock market crash and multiple bank runs. To stabilize the financial system, J.P. Morgan organized a committee of bankers who utilized their own funds and convinced others to take part in the rescue operation. Fortunately, the panic was short-lived, and within 3 weeks, it subsided, with the market finding its bottom. But why is maintaining a healthy financial system so crucial? Welcome to dooacademy. Today, we delve into an overview of the U.S. financial system and its profound significance in the global market. The economy serves as the material foundation of human society and is intricately connected to our daily lives. At its core, a financial system is the heart of an economy, serving as a vital financial intermediary comprised of various markets and institutions that facilitate the circulation and allocation of funds. It enables individuals, businesses, and governments to secure financing and make investments. This efficient flow of funds across the globe drives economic development and growth. But who are the key players in a financial system? Bankers, investors, governments, and consumers all play distinct roles within a financial system as their actions are interconnected and intertwined. The events of 1907 exemplify this interconnectedness, as bankers were willing to use their own funds to stabilize the financial system. Now, in March 2023, a series of bankruptcies, starting with the Silvergate Bank, followed by Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank, triggering another financial market panic. As a preventive bank run measure, the U.S. government responded and intervened quickly, taking control of all bank-related assets. U.S. President Joe Biden also stepped in with a pledge to take all necessary measures to safeguard the banking system. If the U.S. government had not intervened to provide assistance, the collapse of the U.S. financial system could have resulted in incalculable consequences. Beyond being a national concern, its impact alone may affect over 200 countries and regions around the world, which highlights the far-reaching consequences of economic globalization. Economic globalization refers to the mutual interdependence between countries. It fosters global interconnectedness in international trade, capital flows, and technology transfer. This process spans various domains, influencing population distribution, immigration trends, employment opportunities, creativity, and financial knowledge accumulation. The US provides a noteworthy example on the impact of economic globalization. As a result of trade integration, the country's wealth has increased by more than $1 trillion per year. This substantial amount represents more than 10% of the entire national income. The gains come from imports, exports, and increased international competition. However, while the bright side of economic globalization is evident, there is also another side to consider. Economic globalization presents a mixed picture with both positive and negative aspects, depending on one's perspective. An illustrative example is the Apple iPhone. Without economic globalization, the manufacturing costs of iPhones would be substantially higher. If the entire production line were confined to its US headquarters, expenses like labor, factory overheads, and shipping fees would inevitably be passed on to consumers. Consequently, you often see certain Apple products being marked as designed by Apple in California, assembled in China. In reality, Apple strategically operates factories in countries like China, India, and Vietnam, decentralizing manufacturing processes to reduce production costs and leverage each region's strengths. This exemplifies the utilization of a global economy. This approach creates a large number of employment opportunities in developing nations. Furthermore, globalization promotes global trade and economic activities, contributing to an overall increase in global wealth. However, economic globalization also has negative consequences, such as increasing income inequality. Some multinational corporations may exploit and oppress workers in developing countries to cut production costs and maximize profits, leading to an uneven distribution of wealth among nations. As economic globalization expands, commodity and capital markets become more interconnected, resulting in a tight linkage between economies worldwide. However, this high level of interdependence also brings risks. Economic issues in one country or region can trigger a chain reaction, impacting other countries and potentially evolving into a global financial crisis. Every coin has two sides, and so does economic globalization. Due to the interdependence among multiple countries and their respective economies, it undoubtedly poses a risk when one fails. When a country or region faces an economic problem, a chain reaction may potentially escalate the situation into a global financial crisis. The 2008 US subprime mortgage crisis would serve as a stark example of such an occurrence. Rooted in relaxed credit policies and high-risk mortgage lending, the housing bubble burst led to numerous defaults, causing significant losses for a myriad of banks and financial institutions. The turmoil rippled through the global economy, triggering multiple financial system disruptions and credit contractions. Many banks faced bankruptcy as unemployment rates soared, stock markets plummeted, and global trade suffered. The fallout from the 2008 subprime crisis extended all the way to the 2010 European debt crisis, affecting countries like Spain and Greece with soaring unemployment rates reaching up to a horrific 25%. This crisis served as a global warning, emphasizing the necessity for appropriate government intervention in financial markets. The timing of such an intervention is crucial as well, as ill-timed interest rate adjustments could trigger similar crises. Everything we've learned today gives us an overview of the US financial system and its far-reaching implications for global markets. But now, let's consider a hypothetical scenario. A global economic crisis has arisen, and you have the authority to make a choice. Would you choose to intervene in the local economy? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like, share, and follow for more actionable investment insights.